Yeah, hi.
Hi!
Hi.
Yay! We had so many technical difficulties in our pre-drinks on multiple fronts. Like
Yeah,
my
like
mic
everyone.
was pitched low, Dawn was crackling, Sonia wasn't getting even that she was recording at all.
Yeah, I
Um
thought I was like free of any like mishap, but like no.
no.
No, no.
No,
Yours was
but
coming.
so far the actual episode is recording smoothly. So let's not knock on wood.
Well, like if it messes up, it's us.
Yeah,
That's just
you get what you
like
pay for,
unfair. That
listeners.
yeah. Hopefully you don't pay a membership for no commercials because you're not getting what you pay for.
Jessica, what are you drinking tonight?
Thanks to Doug Ford, not doing necessarily what I want him to do at all, and I hate his guts. But while I was at the grocery store with my husband the other day, you can buy like a 30 pack of canned Michelob Ultra. Like it's, a lower calorie beer. Trying to watch my figure. But yeah, no, so we grabbed a giant case of these. So beer. I'm drinking beer.
Is
Surprise.
it still
Nice.
Bucka beer?
Oh, Buckle beer
No, that
lasted
never
like a
happened.
month.
Oh,
No, it never even happened. It was $1 something. It wasn't a full buck. I mean, it wasn't like just $1. It was $1 something, and it only lasted for like a month and a half.
Because the beer companies couldn't like they weren't making any money off of it. So and like the government wasn't subsidized, so they were like,
Yeah.
why are we
yeah.
doing this?
It was
No.
a really weird like claim. Oh my gosh, there's coyotes.
Your dogs are mad at Doug Ford too.
Yeah, they're like, "Bah, bah, bah." No,
Like,
there's
fuck
like
that guy! Fuck that guy!
they're doing their job. Oh my gosh, just a sec. I'm gonna mute it for a sec. Oh no, I don't have to. It's okay. Yes, I
And
do.
Sonia, before your
Yeah,
dog's interrupted, what are you
yeah.
drinking?
I'm just drinking coffee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Carrying on. I'm drinking
yeah.
um another summer bee. Blackberry again. This is my last one. And then I don't know what I'm gonna drink next week.
Savor it. Savor it. Just like
I'd
No,
shotgun
I'm
it.
glad they're done. I'm done with them. I don't want any more.
You're like these are fucking disgusting.
They're not disgusting. I'm just tired of drinking it, right? Like I've had like I don't know how many, but I'm done. Fuck that.
Fuck that shit.
It's right.
Yeah. So today we're doing something a little different. We're not picking a topic. A few weeks ago we picked a topic and we didn't like it, but then we kind of like changed it to like we'll just how to do research because we can't talk on like that's too much thinking on the spot. So that's what we're doing. Your favorite, no, top 5 movie scenes that never failed to make you laugh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we thought it was a great topic. We just knew we couldn't talk about it on the spot.
Yeah,
So this was
that's why
yeah.
it was bad. It was because we
Yeah.
needed to remember what we like.
So we
Now hold on. I
actually
have a
planned
question.
it.
Yeah. Okay. What's your question?
Do they all have to be different movies, or can like 4 scenes from one movie like count?
Yeah,
'Cause
whatever
like
like you
all
like,
right,
man.
because I have like 3 movies, but like one movie is like my like just I laughed through the whole thing, so I was like, there's like 4 good scenes in it.
Yeah,
So I had to
that's
pick
okay.
that.
We're not that structured. We're not like putting
Like
like severe parameters around this.
Okay, I just
plus
didn't know
like
what the rules were.
if we did we would follow them
Run away.
anyway. Yeah, we're anarchy. So how we're doing it, I
Who
think
wants to go first?
yeah, we'll do a first person. They can just go through there. So Dom Marie can go first because you just volunteered. And then Jessica and me. We'll do it that way.
Do we want to talk about them at like
Oh
talk
yeah, like a
through each
conversation.
person's
Yeah.
scene? So like
Yeah.
they're telling us and we like can talk about each of their
Yeah, because it's not gonna
choices.
the episode will be over in 5 minutes.
We
Yeah.
read it on
Hello?
a sheet of paper.
Oh, Dom Marie, are you freezing? You're freezing. It's okay. You got this.
Oh, there we go.
It's fine. it's
Jessica
fine.
jinxed us.
Sorry.
My internet keeps cutting out. I don't understand.
So Dom Marie, you
Okay,
want to
so
tell
who
your
did we
first
decide
one?
was going first?
Okay, you.
You, Don.
Oh, okay. I don't know if that's a good idea, but okay. So my first one would be Beetlejuice, the original, like the first movie. And it would be the dinner scene where the ghosts are trying to like spook the people to move out of their house. So what they do is they possess them and make them dance to Day-o, da-da-da-da, daylight coming, they want to go home. That scene always kills me.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
No, I like that one too.
Right?
Like
it was really good. Another one is super bad. When Fogel changes his name to McLovin, and they're like, "Why'd you choose McLovin?" He's like, "Why wouldn't I? It was that or Muhammad." He's like, "Why would it be that or fucking Muhammad?" He's like, "Muhammad is the most common name in the world. Like, read a book or something like that."
My favorite thing about that movie is McLovin and what's his face? The guy he's having that argument with in that conversation.
Oh, Jonah Hill's character.
Yeah,
Fuck,
Jonah
I
Hill.
forget his name.
Hate each other. The entire movie, they hated each other. And Jonah Hill kind of hated it because the McLovin character kind of like really stole spotlight with that movie. And so he really hated it. So that's fun.
Like he was
bad trivia.
He was like not even a named actor then. He was just a child. That's why he hates it. He didn't get all the attention, right? So
but he still acts like that. He like was like telling his girlfriend, "You can't do your job because you get too much attention." So.
No, Jonah Hill was a name at that point because he played in the movie Acceptance. So like,
with Justin Long.
I didn't know who he was until Superman.
I did. He lost a lot of weight in between those two roles, though, like a lot.
And then he lost even more weight.
He was also in Grandpa's Boy or Grandma's Boy.
Was he?
So
I didn't watch that one.
I'm pretty sure he was like motorboating a woman the whole party.
That sounds like Jonah Hill, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure it's Jonah Hill. It has to be. Yeah. I don't know which one came first.
He was also in Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I'm going to my mind palace since we're talking about funny movies. I'm seeing which one came first. Grandma's Boy? Because that way I could check if he's actually in it. I thought he was. Yes,
he might have been.
He's Barry. Okay, and then
Barry.
So Grandma's Boy, and then it's Superbad for sure, because that was 2006, and Superbad was 2007.
Yeah, Acceptance was first though. I think it was like in 2005 or something.
Acceptance. Movie. 2006. He was just doing all the movies in like the last few years.
It was his year, you know? Yeah. So yeah.
And finally, my favorite movie, makes me laugh all the time, is Step Brothers with Will Ferrell. Like, there's like so many scenes.
Oh, the whole movie.
Yeah, the whole fucking movie is like, I could like there's like, did you touch my drum set, Brennan? Are we best friends? Yep. You want to do karate in the garage? Yep. Boats and Hoes, like that was literal genius, that song. And the motherfucking Halloween and Wine Mixer, like just that whole fucking movie was great, and it makes me laugh every time.
I purposefully didn't put any Step Brothers on my list because I was like, someone else is gonna mention it because it's so good.
Yeah, I didn't put it either. Yeah,
like Will Ferrell's movies are really good. I think he's actually funny. Like, if I might compare him to Adam Sandler, I'm gonna pick Will Ferrell.
Oh my god!
Adam Sandler just makes a bunch of noises, and he thinks he's funny.
Yeah,
but no, Will Ferrell.
I like Will Ferrell better. And like Talladega Nights or whatever that's called.
Talladega Nights, Blades of Glory, Semi-Pro. Like there's so many good ones.
Yeah, one of my favorite parts of Talladega Nights is where I forget his name. He was in the Green Mile, the big guy, and he's like, "Don't you put that evil on me, Bobby." Makes me laugh, and then I always use it as like a GIF meme kind of thing, like when like people are like, I don't know, fucking around or whatever, and you're like, "Oh, don't you put that evil on me."
I like it when they're at the dinner table and like they're praying for their like, I forget, I think they have McDonald's on the table or something.
Fucking baby Jesus.
Yeah, the baby Jesus. My sweet baby Jesus, 8 pounds, 5 ounce baby Jesus. I fucking howl at that every time.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah, I
Good
saw
movie.
Blades of Glory in theater 3 times when it first came out. It was an autism hyperfixation at that point. Yeah, it was Will Ferrell's pretty great. I think with Adam Sandler, it's like for me, it's just the nostalgia of his early stuff. And
Like
then
Happy
he kind
Gilmore.
of and then he kind of fell off, but now his serious stuff is really good.
I haven't
And
watched the
speaking of
serious
Will
stuff yet.
Ferrell, did you actually see the trailer for his new
I did. I'm excited. I want it to come
Yes.
out. Yeah.
What movie?
The-
What? Wait, no, I haven't.
Oh, it's on Netflix. It's a documentary with his like really close friend that transitioned from male to female. And they go on like a road trip and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually sounds really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like,
serious
Will-
stuff, but they have fun, obviously. It's
And
Will
Will
Ferrell.
Ferrell, like he's a guy, he didn't know anything about trans people, but he knew
No.
he was friends with this person and trusted them to know themselves the best way they know
Yeah.
how, and decided to like learn with him and that kind of stuff. And I feel like I feel like this is going to be a very helpful documentary for those that like just don't understand it.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Not the ones that spread hate, just
Yeah.
the ones that don't understand it.
Are a little
It's not a
confused still, yeah.
miracle.
Yeah. All right,
Anyway, that's
Jessica,
all
you
of
want to
my
name some of
movies.
yours? Oh,
Yeah, Dawn just like sped run. All
I
of
know.
hers.
Yeah, it was just like bum 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 bum.
I have like reasons and like.
Oh.
Okay, well, speaking of Adam Sandler, he made the bottom of my list, with the mini putt scene in Happy Gilmore with the clown. And that was like when he goes, "You're gonna die, clown." I quote that whenever I get upset, like in my house all the time. So it's like, it's just like whenever you get frustrated, it doesn't matter what it is, but you're gonna die, clown. So Happy Gilmore is one of my favorite Adam Sandler. I think is my favorite Adam Sandler movie. Subway promotion, Ben Stiller, the corruption, eating shit. Like you can't. There's so much in that movie that I love. So. The next scene is, did you guys watch a lot of Disney movies growing up?
yeah.
Hilary Duff at
No,
all?
I was the
No.
cartoon Disney.
Oh, okay. Like no, like Family Channel.
No.
Okay,
No.
okay.
We were older by then.
Okay, I might have to show you. Like it's hard to like explain this scene, but I will do my best. So there's this movie called Raise Your Voice, and it's a Family Channel Disney movie with Hilary Duff. And I don't know if you've listened to Hilary Duff sing, but she's
there's
not.
some songs.
Yeah, she's not like the strongest singer. Like she doesn't do like a lot of belting or whatever. But her older sister Haley was a great singer, like amazing singer. So a lot of the times they would mix her sister's vocals into hers, and that resulted in really funny scenes in movies. So I'm going to hold on and share this really quick just so that you guys can kind of get an idea of this scene if you've never watched this. I'm not going to play the whole scene. I'm just going to find where. Here it is. Okay, I'm going to play a little. Yeah, okay. Okay, maybe I will. Okay, so they're doing, just quick, this is their solo singing project. They have to sing this complicated bar or whatever. Okay, that's really all you need to know.
Thank you. Okay, I'm not doing this to torture you people. Just think of this as a midterm where though.
I love him.
Miss Fletcher, please.
Okay, tell me if you can hear how her voice is.
La 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 la
And that scene never fails to make me laugh.
Like it's just like cringy too.
Well,
like,
I should also her brother died like earlier before this.
Like in the movie.
Yeah, in the
And then she's going,
movie. He dies in a car crash early on, and that's why she goes to this music school, because he submitted like a tape before he died, and yeah.
So guilt.
Yeah.
She's there because of guilt. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. So basically any Hillary Duff movie never fails to make me laugh. My favorite movie, of course, had to make the list. Spy Kids 3D.
Yeah.
Game Over. And my favorite scene is the scene with Elijah Wood and the guy, where the one kid with the orange hair, he's like, I'm the guy, and all the other guys are like, you're not the guy anymore. And then Elijah Wood comes out almighty, and he's like, no, but I am the guy. And then he goes into the next room and loses all 99 of his lives. And it's just a great 5 minutes of Elijah Wood in this movie.
I love
And-
Elijah Wood. Yeah.
Right? I feel like he should have got an Oscar for that role as the guy.
Have you seen him? He does a show, Wilfred.
No.
That's a really, really good one. But there's also Dirk Gently.
Oh yeah, I know.
That
Dirk Gently.
one's so good too.
Yeah. And then the opening scene of Pineapple Express.
Yes.
I've never seen Pineapple Express.
Well, the opening scene, okay, it's black and white because it's set in like the past, and they're like testing marijuana underground, and the guy's like smoking it in this like airtight room, and they're like monitoring him, and he'll ask for like a torch, and so they bring in like a guy full like scuba gear to like light his joint for him, but he's all like, they're like, how are you feeling? He's like, he's like, I'd like the bee's knees, man. And then they make weed illegal. And I was like, that's probably how it went down. That makes sense.
Yeah, they tested one guy and he was having
Yeah.
too much fun.
They're like, nope,
Yeah.
can't allow that. And then my number one is this scene in Hereditary where the dad gets set on fire.
Okay.
Dawn laughs. I'll wait for her to come back, and then because I don't know if she's seen that.
Yeah.
Have you seen Hereditary?
No, I don't think I have.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't watch that many movies, I guess, but I have like 15 things here. No, that's a lie. It's only 10.
I don't know where she went.
I don't know either. Oh, you know what? She looked up, so I think it's maybe her kid.
Yeah, probably. I'll just wait because it's a lot easier to edit giant like
Yeah.
groups than be like, oh, talk, and
Come back.
okay,
Hello.
perfect. Just in time for my last one.
Okay.
So my last one is when the dad is set on fire in Hereditary. So I don't know if you've seen that.
No.
Okay.
But someone being set on fire is just funny anyway. So like
Okay, but like this is supposed to be one of the best horror movies, right? Like if you think of horror movies, a lot of people like praise Hereditary. The one dinner scene where I can't remember her name, but she like, you know, your face on your face, you know, like that's a that goes viral on Twitter all the time or TikTok all the time. But in the scene where the dad gets set on fire, she like throws a book in the fire and then the dad sets on fire. But it's like, I don't know if their budget was just, this is near the end of the movie. So it's like you're watching this movie and you're like, wow, this is so good. This is so good. And then the scene happens and it just takes you out for a moment that I always laugh because the dad ends up just turning into this like dummy that's just like on fire and just like it's like it doesn't even look like a person, and I'm like, really? You couldn't do any better than that.
They ran out of money. Like that's
Like that's what it felt like. And I'm like, and so like I always hear so much praise about this and like the lore about Hereditary and so much and like how like the actors had to undergo therapy because it was just so and I'm like, but that scene ruins it.
yeah.
So yeah. So horror movies can make me laugh too.
There's lots of funny ones, like Killer Clowns from Outer Space, like that fucking pie scene. Like what? Like, it's so ridiculous. Okay, I have a few. Okay. One of my like favorites is Dumb and Dumberer, where like Lloyd, I guess his name is the blonde, has like
Lloyd. Right? No.
yeah, it is. No, Harry?
Yeah.
One's Harry, one's Lloyd.
No, Harry's is Jim
Yeah.
Carrey.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
all
Lloyd,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, but those aren't the actors in this one. They're younger. It's
Yeah.
when they meet for the first time. And he's going to the bathroom and he has melted chocolate all over his hand. And like he's trying to like get it like wipe it off, but it just like gets fucking everywhere. And then like he like leaves and like the dad, who is Bob Saget, comes in and like he looks and he's like, there's shit everywhere. Like he fucking yells it. Always laugh. Like it's one of like the greatest scenes ever.
Of course. Sonia's like, I have a list of
It's all
scenes that make me
shit-related.
laugh. The first fucking one is shit related. Exactly.
It's chocolate.
But it's the fact that it could be shit that makes it funny.
Yeah, I'm mature. I just poop makes me laugh. Okay, I have another one. From 40-Year-Old Virgin, where he's like getting waxed. Like just that whole fucking scene. Like
Yes. Like
just-
Kelly Clarkson.
yeah, that's the only like that's what I think about when I was like Kelly Clarkson, but like just the ripping it off and like the waxer trying not to break character because they did it all in like one take.
Well, and like a lot of his lines there were like improv. Like he
Yeah.
was just saying whatever happened when they were ripping off the hair. Yeah.
Yeah. And they kept it. Like that was
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was
dramatic
funny.
gold.
Steve Carell is another funny guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who can also do a lot of serious roles
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of like the best, like even Will Ferrell has some serious movies out
Mhm.
there. Robin Williams had serious movies out there. I feel like a lot
Yeah.
of like great comedians can also do serious really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're a good actor.
Yeah. I feel like it's harder to be funny than it is to be serious.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you got to be able to like pull it off. You can't just say a joke. You have to like know how to like do it. It's a skill.
Make it land. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then I have this one from Mighty Python, the Holy Grail. It says, only a flesh wound. Like that's my motto in life. Just fuck, it's just a flesh wound. It's fine. Like let's keep going.
I love Monty Python. I tend to quote Meaning of Life a little bit more. And I every once in a while I'll sing Every Sperm is Sacred. That's one of my favorite Monty Python songs. Just walking around after having sex because it's funny. My husband's fixed, so he doesn't even have sperm coming out, but it's still funny.
You can still laugh.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, and then honorable mention is like the bring out your dead part from that movie. The bring out your dead, and then like the one guy's like, I'm not dead yet, and like bonks him on the head.
Dawn, do you watch Monty Python?
I have. I watched it.
Just like I'll never do it again.
Yeah, I know. Like
Yeah,
mine's like a yearly thing. Like we watch it yearly.
No. David watches it every once in a while too, and I'm like, eh.
Not for
My
me.
school used to have like our theater class, and the senior theater class would do a Monty Python night that we called subtext because we handed out subs. Like you got a sub with your ticket. So yeah, we're like, oh, we'll call it subtext, but it's just Monty Python skits. And yeah, so we got to do that when I was pregnant with my oldest, I was in that class and I just played like a fat guy.
Yeah, that's good.
So like I have pictures. I'm like in a short wig. I'm wearing a suit with my big old belly, and I was doing like the cheese shop scene in Monty Python. But yeah, love
Yeah,
Monty
work
Python.
with what you got.
Yeah, exactly.
Um. Idiocracy.
Yeah.
There's so many good lines from that one. But the scene where they're at like town meeting and all the plants are dying, and they're like, what have you been using? And they're like, oh, Brondo. It has what plants need. It has what plants crave. And then he's like, what about the toilets? Like water. And then they're like, ew, like from the toilet? Like the water's like, and then they obviously put the toilet water and then the plants come back. So
I love Idiocracy too. I always do the welcome to Costco. I love you.
yeah. And like what was it? Starbucks is like a jerk off
Yeah.
hut or something.
I
Like
can't
it.
remember. I gotta watch that again too. There's so many good movies. I was actually just talking about this with Chris earlier. I was like we were going through movie quotes, like because we were both talking about going through scenes. We were actually like trying to narrow down a list,
Yeah.
and I was like, "There's so many good movies I haven't seen in years. We gotta find time. We gotta."
Yes, yeah, that's the problem. There's no time for movies.
Just gotta set aside whole days and just marathon a bunch. I feel like that's easier than trying to schedule like an hour and here.
That's what we do. We're like, okay, let's hopefully the kids don't need anything. We'll just lock ourselves, just watch as much stuff as we can, and whatever happens, happens. I have one from Twilight.
Mm-hmm.
This is the skin of a killer. Like it just makes me laugh so hard every time. And I think it's like that cringe factor, secondhand embarrassment.
Oh, the entire movie. And then like once you start noticing things in the background, every scene in the first Twilight becomes that. Like when you first see all the Cullens for the first time in the cafeteria and you see Emmett holding a bag of fucking like 30 hard-boiled eggs.
Was that like
makes
really
me laugh
in
every
there?
time. Yes.
I thought that was like people just put it in when they're like making shit posts about Twilight.
No, it's in the movie. He's
Oh my
holding a
God.
plastic bag with like 30 hard-boiled eggs, and you're just like, okay, like that seems like okay, Emmett, like you should know how humans act by now. Come on.
Who was the prop person?
I who knows? I feel because the author like worked really hard, like alongside these a lot. So who knows? Like she's kind of crazy. I feel like she's like, no, Emmett is trying to show he has lots of protein because of how big he is. He's so big and strong.
That you just
And
think
white.
of the smell. Like you open up a fucking big Ziploc bag of eggs.
And who knows
Like-
how old these eggs are? Because, like, if he hard boiling 30 new eggs every day to fake eat at lunch, like, what is Emmett doing?
They bring it every
They have
time.
time on their hands. I mean, why not? Like, what else is
Yeah, they
gonna
don't
do?
sleep.
Like, he spends his time, like, peeling eggshells.
Oh, my, you know how fucking long that takes?
No, the thing is, their speed. They go like.
Oh, yeah. But I feel like if you're going too fast, though, you're just going to crumple up your egg. Like, when
but,
I
like, then
peel
when
the
like
egg.
this, they're like feeling like it's like this. So
Yeah,
like,
but
no.
the egg doesn't move as quick as they do. So, like, I feel like they're just going to scramble them.
Also, like, Emmett's, like, super strong. Like, his favorite, like, blood animal's, like, a bear or whatever. So I feel like if he's like, I feel like, yeah, he would just, like, crumple it and be like, fuck, and have to, like, make another one. Or maybe Rosalie does it for him.
Yeah, she's like,
His wife.
you big, strong oven, like, whatever.
Also, why did they go to high school?
It's so gross. Like, why? Go to college.
Go to college at the very least. If you need to go to school, go to fucking college.
Yeah.
Okay, it's my turn to BRB. Lyrics knocking at the door.
Hi, Lyric. think I have 3 more. I was like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna do
Caleb's
all
like,
of them.
do them all.
I am.
All of them. Excuse me.
Almost out of my coffee. No.
Caleb's like having a field day up in my room. I keep saying goodnight to him. He's like, good night. I'm like, okay, well, you actually have to go to sleep then.
Yeah.
He's like, good
Like,
night.
go the fuck to sleep.
Yeah.
Do you have a
But he has
good
no
first
problem
week?
telling me good night. Huh?
Do you have a good first week?
For the most part, today was an off day because like it was raining, and so he
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
do half the things he wanted to do. So he was kind of
Yeah, it
pissy
really
near the end.
ruins his life.
Routine because we can't just like sit outside either, like we usually do.
Yeah.
And so we had to like go right away, like home from school, and he didn't like that. So I'm not gonna sit in wet grass, kid. I'm sorry. That's just not
Yeah,
happening.
like, yeah. I'd like to have dry pants, please.
Yeah, please. That's the bare minimum I would expect. But yeah, so he was kind of moody, and then yeah, just meh. Hopefully, like tomorrow he's better, but we'll see because he doesn't go to school tomorrow.
Mhm.
So I don't know.
Oh, he'll probably be expecting to go to school, eh? Like it.
Yeah. So we'll see because we're getting him back into routine. It's only the first week, so we're still
Oh, yeah. It's gonna
working the
take
glitches.
the month of September.
Yeah. And then he's gonna get sick, and then we can't take him to school when he's sick. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. I can't wait.
Yeah, yeah. You enjoy your days off now.
Yeah. Yeah. Because like in 3 weeks he's gonna be sick, and then I'm
Yeah,
fucked.
he'll only be at school once a week, you know?
Yeah. I can't wait. Love that part for me.
I know.
And I'll be sick.
I know. It's been like 2 weeks. You've been healthy for.
No, I haven't been sick in like a month at least.
Oh, we'll
I've
have
been
to go to
good.
previous episodes to see
Yeah.
when you were last sick.
When was the last time she was sick?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I haven't been sick since my birthday.
No, I guess not.
And that was a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been a month. I
That's
think I
a
got
long
sick in
time.
July. I think no, I thought I was gonna get sick, remember?
Oh, yeah. But it was just
But
Jessica.
then I didn't. And Caleb got sick, and I still didn't. So yeah, I've been good.
You need one of those like hazardous signs that on the job site, it's been like 5 days since a workplace
Because you've been
incident.
sick. Yeah.
Yeah, but since you've been sick.
Yeah. No, I need one of those signs.
Yeah, so we could just keep track. Like this is like, and we can have bets. Like,
20 more days, I think she'll be sick.
yeah.
And then Jessica will be like, no, 16 days.
Yeah. And then we'll see who wins. We'll do polls. Domry illness polls.
Yeah, which illness does she get? Does she get RSV? Will she
Oh,
get
you
the
have to make it
neurovirus? Is it
extra.
gonna be
Yeah.
COVID? Like, what's she gonna get?
Neptune, honey. Calm your tits.
She's
There's like
no.
dogs howling in the background. Like
Oh no.
outside. Like coyotes and stuff.
Yeah. No, we get them here. Except now we have also like skunks back here.
Yeah, they're
Like
everywhere.
I can't go outside. I can't go out in my backyard at night.
Oh, is it like an infestation?
No, okay, so I have like all of our fences have holes at the bottom. Like they never covered the ground. Like when they did the fencing, they never
Oh, they put them in not properly.
No, well, they're proper. They just didn't fill in the holes, like, because the ground was like this.
Oh,
kind of
okay.
thing. And so, like, you got like holes, like,
Yeah.
and so they didn't fill them in. And now, like, skunks and raccoons can just like go through our backyard, and it's mostly the skunks because they're nocturnal. And every time like David tries to go out back, like a skunk will walk by, and so
Yeah.
he stays perfectly still, and he slowly retreats back into the house. He's
Is
like,
it the
"Fuck."
same skunk? Or do you think
Yeah.
it's like a family?
I'm pretty sure there's only a couple of them, so maybe it's a family, but like it's the same They're like
Same
two,
group,
if anything. Yeah.
same family. They live
Yeah,
there,
they keep them.
and
Yeah,
they're
they
your
do.
neighbors.
No, they're probably living under my stairs, like, or my neighbor's stairs, because like I said, they go through my backyard into my neighbor's.
Yeah.
They go through all of our yards, to be honest. They go through every single one.
Because they're
So
bitches and hoes.
yeah, so I don't know if they're living under my stairs or Teresa's or Monica's or fuck, I don't know, but they're living in someone's stairs.
And they're freeloading because they don't pay rent.
Oh, fuck. What the hell are they eating? Is it the spiders they're eating?
They eat everything, like
Okay, 'cause
garbage and
I think that's why they're in my backyard. Because all the fucking spiders. They're just
eating the
like
spiders.
feasting.
Okay, I have to look now. I have to check to see what the diet of a fucking skunk
The
is.
skunk is. Hello.
Oh wait, you're muted.
Sound.
Hi, you're muted. I got you. Hello, Jessica. No, don't do that.
No, you're muted again.
You have to unmute it. There you
There
go.
we go.
I muted you before. Oh, now I can't.
No.
Now I can't hear you. Now everything's not. Oh. Now it says you're muted. Yeah. Oh, she had to come back.
This is great. This is like bonus content right here.
They eat
why is my face so red?
fruits, probably alcohol.
Oh,
They eat fruit, nuts, garden crops, and garbage, bird seed, pet food. Oh, skunks will roll caterpillars on the ground to remove the hairs. I guess they eat bugs. Oh, they also eat mice.
Oh, well, good. I don't want mice.
They'll eat a rabbit. Fucking, the skunks are like smaller than rabbits. How are
Yeah,
you
how the
eating
fuck are you
rabbits?
eating a
A rabbit can kick your ass. Like,
Not if they spray their eyes and blind them.
maybe. What
assuming
benefits
that's how
do
they do it.
skunks provide for the society? They eat insects.
Yeah, okay.
Hello?
Hello, there we go.
Hey.
Woof. Yeah, no, I was just saying I hate microtransactions. That's what that was about. That was about my daughter getting games and not being able to play the level she wants or the part she wants or whatever because everything's a fucking microtransaction.
Oh, yeah. I guess.
But anyways.
Like, no, it's fine. You don't need that stage. So I have one for Beetlejuice, also original.
Okay.
Where Beetlejuice, like they're like talking about what to do, and they're like all like, "Oh, we can't do that," and like Beetlejuice is like doing the fuck off. Come on, like that. That makes me laugh. Like I feel like that's ridiculous too. Like, come on, like don't be little bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny how there's so much adult in Beetlejuice, but it's also great for children.
Oh,
I
watched it when
I
was,
never
like,
thought of
4.
it being a children's movie.
Oh.
I did. I watched it when I
Yeah.
was 4. That's all I was
I watched it as a kid too. Like it was a classic Halloween thing.
I watched the cartoon.
No, you
like-
watched the actual movie at my house.
Oh, I did.
My mom
Yeah.
would put in the tape to watch Beetlejuice and Uncle Buck together because that's what
Oh,
she
yeah,
did
I've
both
seen-
on the one tape.
No, my grown-ups never cared about those kinds of things. Like my kids wouldn't have been able to watch it. Like that's not. But okay. I also have a Happy Gilmore.
Ooh.
Like this is the only Adam Sandler movie I like. Where it's that guy you know, Ben Stiller, I think.
Yeah.
That his
Yeah,
name?
like the guy that runs
nurse.
the nursing home. Yeah.
Yeah. just how he treats like the old people every single time. But like, he's like, you'll go to sleep, or I will put you to sleep. And I do that line a lot. Like, since the beginning of time with my kids, like, I don't know if they think I'm threatening them or
I mean, it is a threatening line. Like,
Yeah.
he's threatening them. So,
but I've never put my kids to sleep, so I don't know if they're just like waiting to see when that day happens. I don't
Yeah, they're like testing your, like, let's like seeing if they'll call your bluff and like, come on,
seeing
let's
what the
see.
boundary is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put me to sleep, woman. Let's see.
Okay, I have two more. One's a morbid one, and maybe the other one's a morbid one, but we'll see. So I have like the Suicide Squad, the second one, where like they're fighting the starfish, and Polka Dot Man is like, I'm a motherfucking hero, but before he can finish it, he gets splatted. Like, like it wasn't supposed to be funny. I don't think so, because like you lost a character, right? Like you're like, oh, a character, and they're all sad about it and stuff, like at the end. But like, it just makes me laugh. Like, I don't know.
I haven't seen it, and your description made me laugh. So
Yeah, like he's so excited. He's like being a hero, because the premise of Suicide Squad is villains in like the universe there, and he just like didn't want to be a bad guy, but like he got to be a good guy. It was nice. It's a sweet moment, but like just like before he can finish his moment. All right, my last one is the classic movie, The Quiet Man. The other movies I was obsessed with when I was younger, and I probably shouldn't have been. So there's like a part of the movie where I don't know, the wife is complaining about something, and he's like dragging her back to her brother's house to like give her back because she's a bad wife or something. And like he's dragging her through town, and the town's all following him. And like what an old lady is just like, Mister, here's a good stick to beat the lovely lady with. And like it just makes me laugh so much. It's from it's older, guys. It's from like the 1950s, like John Wayne's in it. Like
oh no.
But yeah, it just makes like that part just like, it's just so absurd, but like
I find, yeah. I feel like there's certain like movies that you laugh at because it's just like, I guess like this topic, I feel like that's where it was flawed, was scenes that make you laugh. Like there's so many reasons to laugh. Like if it's funny, if it's cringy, if it's bad, if it's absurd,
just made
it's
bad.
weird.
Yeah.
Like they're all different kinds of laughs.
Actually, I just thought of one when Sonia was talking about like the weird ones that are morbid. Titanic, when they're all trying to like.
Oh my god!
The ship
Yeah.
is, yeah. You know what scene? So like people are like jumping off or whatever, and some guy like I don't know if he jumps or he falls. Anyway, he's going down and he hits the propeller, and like he like sleep flies. I piss myself laughing each time. I'm just like,
Yes.
ouch.
Yeah, the whole scene where everybody's fucking dying, falling off of like like hitting everything like a fucking pinball. Ding, 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 ding. I always laugh. There's something wrong with us, obviously, but like
no, the Titanic is a comedy. Like I freaking laughed at the end when like the old lady like drops the locket in the ocean and shit, and I was like, what a bitch. You know, like I was like, wow.
Why did you
know
give her
he's looking for that
granddaughter?
shit? Like,
yeah.
Fuck. Yeah. And then in the afterlife, she leaves the husband to go with this guy
like,
she had like a fling with on a fucking boat. Like, come on.
Bones him once. Like
is his daughter supposed to go into the afterlife with her new stepdad? Like, I don't
like what happened? What are the rules? See, I don't understand heaven rules. What happens then? Like,
also, like all the dead people on the Titanic when she's walking up at the end all dead and stuff, it's like why are they there welcoming you? If I died on the Titanic and I saw this living bitch that just died, lived a long life, had kids, I'd be like, fuck you. How dare you? I could have lived.
Yeah, but I was poor, so they locked me in the basement.
Yeah, you fucking rich bitch.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel bad for Rose.
I never felt bad for her.
Yeah, neither did I.
She's like, look at my talent. I can stand on my toes.
And there was
Yeah.
room on that door for like Jack. Like, I don't care. There was room. She was like, nah.
He could have like laid on top of her.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. The science was behind it.
Or like equal the weight distributely, like even. Like you go on this side, I go on this side. And so it can't like
They
What
gave
if-
up so fast. Like,
Yeah.
he tries like once. He's like, oh, it's gonna flip. I guess I'm dying.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, come on, Jack, grow a backbone. Like, I feel like if that was real life and he was like a poor guy and she was a rich, woman, and they had like this love, I still feel like in the end he would have taken that door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a poor person, I would take that door.
Yeah. Like,
Like, I don't care your gender, I would take that door. From a rich person, I'm like, you had a great. How old was she supposed to be? 18 years of
17?
life. Yeah.
yeah.
getting married, like proposed to or whatever.
Being sold off.
As
Yeah.
a child.
It was
Yeah.
basically, yeah.
Oh, that's another Titanic scene when her like fiance grabs the kid and is like, I have a kid. Like,
Yeah, this is like, yeah, I'm all she has.
yeah. I'm like, oh god, that's great. Good for him. Like, I was like, he's hustling like I would be, like as I thought Jack would be. I'm like, he's supposed to be this poor Irish boy or whatever. Like, where's your hustle? You're not
He
doing
wasn't
nothing.
poor enough.
He wasn't poor enough to be like ruthless and resourceful. Come on.
Yeah. Well, you want him likable, right? He's like the hero of the story. You can't have him
Nice. Like a loser.
like a fucking loser. Yeah, his like broken the Darwin Award goes to kind of thing. Like his self-preservation was obsolete.
Yeah.
It was good he died. His genes weren't able to continue
Well, I guess he
on.
gets the bitch in the afterlife, so it works out.
Yeah, he's like, my turn now. Ha, 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 ha.
He's still
You-
like 17 in his mind though, and she's now
Yeah.
lived a full life.
Like, yeah, it's her brain's a little bit too grown up.
Yeah. I want to see that movie.
The porn, Leo and the old lady.
Well, no. No, just them in the afterlife, like the dynamic. Have it like a sitcom. Her
Where
actual
he's
husband
tired of
comes
it.
in.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck? And then like Leo's like, I can't believe I waited this long for this bullshit. Like he hates her, but like it's the afterlife. There's nowhere they can go. This is the fucking the best sitcom ever.
Oh, what would it
Netflix.
be called?
My heart hopefully does not go on. This might be too long of a title.
Did not
Might
go
be.
on.
Let's shorten it. Be good. Yeah.
Or it could be like, I should have been one on the boat or the door. Like, I should have.
Yeah,
pushed the
that's what
bitch
they
off
keep
the door.
arguing about.
Yeah.
A whole episode where they're practicing on a door to
Yeah.
see how she's like trying to disprove him while he's trying to prove that he would have lived.
Yeah, and they have like ghost scientists on their side. There's like guest appearances from like Sir Isaac Newton. Like he's just Einstein comes and they're like talking, discussing
Nicholas Tesla just shows up too. Like
it with his pigeon wife, because she got to go to the afterlife.
It'd be so good.
Did he?
would be.
Was it he married a pigeon or was it like a raccoon?
I forget.
don't know.
Look it up.
Or-
Mind Palace.
Did he marry his pigeon?
He didn't marry her, but he loved her very much.
Marry is Piajan.
This is Piagen.
Pidgeotto.
Oh,
Piano.
Tesla never married, but he admitted to falling in love with a very special white pigeon that visited him regularly. So he didn't get married. He died a bachelor, but they got
think
to
it
go
was
married in the
Shit, a thing with a
afterlife.
pigeon.
I think it was just probably like gay. Like, and this pigeon made him feel less lonely. It's not
Maybe.
like
Yeah,
he
well,
had
there's
a
different
lot of
types
options.
of love. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had autism. He didn't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
So I was able to get scammed.
Yes, he trusted the wrong people. They're like, okay, you're gonna help me.
He's like, oh, they're
Right.
giving me so much attention. They think I'm so smart. No.
And then no, they're not teasing me now. And then
Oh, geez. Well, that yeah. So we have our another sitcom. We got to work
we
on.
have so many. But we're just-
Just speaking of sitcoms, have you guys seen Kevin Can Go Fuck Himself?
yes.
No.
So I just started it, so like I got some spoilers just from TikTok, but like no spoilers. But it's so good.
What's
Just
it
how
about?
it was made. Like, she hates her husband, and like she's living in this fairy tale world in her brain of like it's like a sitcom. But then when he's not in the room, it like goes to like she stops masking and she fucking hates him and like
Yeah, so like the visual effect of it is like it's a sitcom with like lighting, laugh track, everything.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to dramatic moments where they're in the same set, but the lighting is different. The camera's now in the room as if it's like a movie and not like a sitcom where it's like a stage. And like she's, like things kind of shift from it's just like such cool like contrast, I guess.
yeah.
Cool idea.
Yeah, like so she hates her husband. He's a dick.
He's abusive. He's just all the things. Yeah.
So it's good. You should watch it.
Okay.
Highly recommend. And she's from Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's such a great actress. She does the Rice Krispies, not the Rice Krispies, the crispy mini commercials.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
her
haven't
name.
watched
I
a
forget.
commercial in a while. I don't remember. I don't know what's out there nowadays.
She's just great.
Yes.
She sings "My Name's Alexa"
Yes.
or whatever it's called. Yeah.
But yeah. So
I think that's it. Any honorable mentions?
the Shrek movie, like the first one,
Oh my gosh,
the
yeah.
entire movie.
Lots of funny moments. Yeah.
Yeah, I like quote that. Like if that movie is on, the script I know completely, so I will just start quoting it.
Oh, like kids movie. There's Troll in Central Park, and there's like trolls, and like the queen troll and her husband, but the queen has a dog, and like it's always biting the husband. And like there's one part where it's like biting his ankles. He's like, "What? Quit it! Why do you gotta bite me all the time?" Like he's just like upset, and that just makes me laugh. Like cruelty.
Fair. What about you, Don? Any honorable mentions?
I can't think of any.
Yeah, you're not a big movie watcher.
I'm not. Not anymore.
Like,
I watch the classics. That's all that matters.
right? When people talk like pop culture, you can participate a little.
Yeah, I can answer those.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't go past a
in
certain
20 years, I'm fucked.
Yeah. Anything after 1999, like no, like you're
No, 2000 and like I think 10 was like my last like really good movie
movie
year.
era.
And after that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Nothing
going to
past
see the
2010.
I'm going to see the new Beetlejuice this week, so we will see. I've heard good things. So
I'm excited for that one.
I'm glad
Yeah.
they killed off the dad.
Yeah.
He was a pedophile.
Yeah, like he's not allowed on there. He's not allowed. You're nobody. Like fuck that guy.
I know. I'm like, he was in Ferris Bueller's Day Off and everything
Yeah.
too, and I'm like, pedophiles ruin everything.
Yeah, they just ruin all the movies.
Yeah, that's all I care about.
Yeah. You gotta like just stop watching the news. So like you can be blissfully unaware. Like it's just like
You'd have to get off the internet because, like, you're gonna read a
Yeah.
comment section that's
People
gonna let
are
you
now
know.
like coming for them. Yeah.
just
Alrighty.
post without reading.
Well, thank you so much, everyone, for listening. And next week we are starting our Halloween month, which means it's gonna be all horror movies. So I'm not horror movies, Halloween themed movies. Our
Aren't
theme
they
this
scary?
sometimes.
I'm pretty sure they're scary. I'm gonna cry. Like we picked them already. I'm not gonna ruin them for anybody, ruin the surprise. But yeah, I'm worried some of them might be too scary.
Well, the theme this year is inanimate objects, so they get a little animate. So make sure to tune in for that, and of course check out our YouTube because then you'll be able to see our wonderful costume work for those episodes.
And thank you to Stephanie Hurst for being our
Thank you,
VIP
Stephanie.
Patreon. And you can too if you go to our Patreon and become a VIP like Stephanie Hurst.
Yeah. But you can also join as low as the $2 tier and watch our pre-drinks episodes at the $5 tier, where you can watch us to get ready before we actually start recording.
Watch the shit go down.
Yeah, like that's where we fucking shit talk. Like that's where we use names, locations, the details, dirty details, all the stuff. It's worth the $5.
And technical difficulties, you get to see all that fun stuff. Like
it's so much fun, guys.
It's a wild ride.
You never know what you're gonna get. So thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you all next week. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.